Guys, settle down, man. I'm in the middle of hurricane prep. My neighbors came over and they were asking me questions. I'm like, hey, I gotta go live and do this. It's not like we're running it's not like my days at NBC Sports, you know what I mean? Where like they would go 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't screw this up, Kenan. 5, 4, you know what I mean? So, what's up? I'm sweating, I stink. My nephew's hanging out with me. He's holding the camera, phone. It's gonna be about 20 minutes. We're gonna do live, and as you can see, things are pretty calm right now, but in about 48 hours, things are going to deteriorate really quick. We've got hurricane shutters that we got to go. You could follow down here. Like, you know, we got shutters that have to go up. We're going to do a few of those right after this live bit. And we're also going to do some of that tomorrow. We got the babies. I'm pulling in cages because I'm not taking any chances with this storm. It's a big one. I don't know if my steel buildings will hold, and I would rather not have any animals in those buildings. Let's walk over here. I got these old cages though, and I'm going to put Guapo and Lola in one, the 2 rhino iguanas in the other. They're all going to go inside the house. Slinky's going to live in this cage. I'll put Jackie in a tub, locked up. The galops are going to go in their concrete bunker. They should be fine. The redfoots are going to be fine. Cherry heads, they're all low to the ground. They should be fine, but I am going to pull in the large group of sulcatas, which is, I'm not looking forward to that. Any questions out there? People firing out questions, bud?
A lot of people wishing us luck here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I'm a little different. If you called me on Facebook earlier, I was having a lot of fun on Instagram earlier live. A little bit different after you've been working a little bit. It's hot. It's definitely in the high 90s, so when we deal with no power here, during the storm, you know, that's going to make it for an interesting ordeal. We got generator. Make it a lie, this is going to be big, man. I mean, if this storm continues on its projected path, it is going to be catastrophic for South Florida. Just a lot of people densely packed in South Florida. You got from Miami all the way up to my town. Literally, it's considered a megaplex. It's literally one long continuous suburb of Miami. So it's a lot of people and a lot of potential for mass destruction. Now I kind of live out in the country, but we got big pine trees, and I always get sketched out, you know, and you can like zoom up or just look up and you can see, you know, we got these big pine trees. Let's walk over here. Jake, how's the feed going? It'll say like reconnecting or something. We should be on the extended Wi-Fi network.
Yeah, we're good.
But you know, I've got these, this is what worries me, guys. It's like, you know, I've got the lizard cage right here, but I've got these big pine trees. And, you know, if they go down, they're going to go down on that aluminum frame, and it's just going to disappear. It is what it is, you know. Got the Jeep, I'm getting the Jeep ready. I'm going to be putting the doors back on this thing. In fact, actually, that's what I was doing when I realized it was time to go live. The Jeep's going to be, this is like the godsend, because this thing can go through deep water. We got the snorkel on it. We've got an axe. We've got a winch. We've got extra gas. Jeep is filled up. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get to Kyle after the hurricane, do an assessment of my property, and then get out of here and then go help Kyle, because as you know, Kyle's got all those crocodiles and stuff. But yeah, you guys stay right there, because I got to, I don't want the Wi-Fi cut out while we're talking, but I guess it's probably a good idea to get the doors back on the Jeep, because you don't want to be totally exposed to the elements after a storm, especially if there's down power lines and so on. These things are hardly ever on my Jeep, but since we're going to do this, we got to do it right, man. And that's it. That's all you do with Jeeps, man. Jeeps are pretty mellow. There you go. Got a door on. The other one I have to use a screwdriver. I'll wait for a second. But let's see if there are any questions out there. I know people probably got a lot of questions about what's going on.
A couple people asking if you're worried about flooding.
Not too worried about flooding. I am for the sulcatas, so I'm gonna. I usually I don't know if you guys can see back there. You guys are familiar with the. You can't see it all. There's the barn, but back beyond here is the tortoise barn. I think I'm gonna pull those guys out. It's just too gnarly. As far as the wind, and that's a wood structure, and I don't know if that'll make it. But the back part of their patio, their paddock, does flood. That's why I usually lock them in this area. But since this is so nuts, I'm actually going to gather up all 11 of them. I've got, if you can look back there, I've got 2 large stock tubs, the blue one and the silver one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 in one and 5 in another, or is that 6 in one and 5 in another, and just hope for the best. They can ride out storm. I got some hay to put in the bottom. They're going to go in my house garage because I feel that's more secure, and I want to have all the animals over one roof. So there'll be a few exceptions of animals that are left out. Leopards are coming in, radiators are coming in. Cherry heads will stay in a nice locked box. I feel they'll be okay. But it's nuts, man. Like this is where the work it gets down to it. All baby turtles are coming in. Baby tortoises are gonna come in. It's just gonna be nuts. I don't even know, guys. It's pretty crazy. So here's the deal. Like if you like what you see here at Kamp Kenan, I am actually gonna go live. Hopefully, I don't know how I'll do it because I may not have power come Tuesday. But we're gonna try to have some kind of update. I might shoot a video and then somehow get it to Tom. I don't even know if I can do that. But I will have an update at some point next week about what happened. So it's serious. Right now it's sunny. You'd never know that just about 800 miles away is a mammoth of a storm just churning off the coast, and we're in its crosshairs. So come Saturday, this whole place is going to change. And man, you work so hard, but I'm fortunate. I have a strong house. This can all be rebuilt as long as myself and my family and the animals are okay. I'm good, but it does suck. Any questions out there? I'll try not to be all doom and gloom here today.
Kevin Geronimo asked, what's going to happen with Slinky?
Slinky's coming in. He's going in this big cage I've got. He'll be in the house. Slinky's in. Jackie's going to be in. They're all going to be in. Let's walk over here. Let's see Slink. Slink is in his house right now. This is a good opportunity. I've changed waters. I've been changing the water while I have power because come, Saturday night, done, no power, no way to get water out of the ground. So I want to make sure that, the Fly River turtle has the cleanest water available, that the tortoises have the cleanest water available. Here you go. So many people ask, this is what the water looks like when it's clean. There is the Fly River in there, if you guys can see it. This water comes out of the ground with kind of a tint. Many people who drink the well water put it through filtration. We have filtration systems, but this water is coming directly from the well without any filtration. So it's, a tint. That's why. Hold on. Hey guys. I don't know. Where is this thing? You know what happened, guys? What happened? My phone overheated. That's what's up. So I got to come to you from inside, which is fine because it's hot, really hot. Dragon Rider Shoot, thanks so much, man. I appreciate the help. This is just super crazy, man. I didn't hear any Long Island question, so fire went off. I'm gonna just stay inside. It's hot, and we can chat in here, and I can answer some questions. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna put most of the animals will come in here. Here's a big problem though, guys. The big problem is without power, the incubators go off. So that means the potential for the eggs to die. So that's kind of a bummer, man. Because we will lose power. That is a given. Let's see. Hi, Ruby Barber. How you doing? What else is going on? Any other questions? Like I said, I'm just gonna hang out here. Kyle is putting his Kyle is putting his animals away. The large ones are gonna stay in their ponds, and then we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go ahead and check all of the downed fences if there are any. So we are going to do our thing. I've got a generator. I'll try and keep the incubator going with a generator. Mod is going to be safe. Every animal that I have is going to be dealt with. If the animal lives in water, I'm not even worried about it. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for the donation. Guys, if you want to support what I do here, what Tom and I are up to with Kamp Kenan, and help out, just go to patreon.com/, Kamp Kenan, and you guys can become supporters of the channel, and you then can, by doing that, you guys will be able to help us out, and we appreciate it. But you also get stuff back. We'll give you some photos, autographed pictures, things like that. So I do appreciate that. Ward Chapman 95, thank you very much. Swimming with a manatee, yeah, we'd like to do that. That would be cool. Thank you very much for the well wishes and your donation, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, I just hope that this whole thing goes well. Maybe we'll get lucky. We got lucky with Matthew last year, but I seem to think that might be our get out of jail free. We spent it. So, man, it's so crazy. I haven't looked at the latest tracks. I've been ignoring it all day. I'm just gonna basically, keep putting shutters up, pull away all debris, get the animals caught up late Friday, early Saturday morning, and I'm gonna put all the animals away. I would never evacuate. I'm not leaving my house, man. I would never leave this place. This is all I got, and I like it a lot. So, I'm not leaving my house. Let's see. I accidentally touched something, and I don't know how to get rid of it. There, it's gone. I don't have any albinos, Abdul Fazul. I'm sure they're going to be safe, buddy. I don't know. What's going to happen with the turtles in the pond? Nothing. The turtles in the pond stay in the pond. They just do their thing. I'm in Palm Beach County, northern Palm Beach County. That's where I'm at. Right now we are in the path. I'm hoping we don't get a direct hit from the eye of the hurricane, because that means we have to push through the eye wall. I don't know if the tortoises will sense the storm. I doubt it. The Fly River is going to stay in that pond. All the turtles that have water are going to stay in the water. I'm not afraid of them getting out. There's nothing I can do. I cannot possibly catch up 200 turtles in a pond. Just not happening. They're fine though. They just, kind of go underwater. It's not a big deal. The attic is about 200 degrees. You don't want to keep them warm. You want to actually keep, the eggs need to be kept between 82 and 87 degrees for what I'm incubating. So the attic is about 107 degrees, and if anything, cooler is better than something getting too hot. So you don't want to do that. I don't live in a flood zone, so that's good. Do you guys need help? I don't know. We'll see. Use a shirt. I don't have a basement. No one has basements here in Florida, Brent. That's a northern or midwestern phenomenon. You dig a foot, you reach water. So there's no basement here. How will I recover if stuff gets destroyed? You just rebuild. That's it. There's really no other answer. You just you rebuild, man. There are people, prior to European people living on this continent. The Native Americans lived in Florida. They survived. There were storms like this back then, and you just rebuild. Marmar fam, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kylie and Evan. I appreciate it, guys. We're really, we are committed to the channel. We're never going to stop. I just hope that things aren't so catastrophic that it's just going to be very, very bad for us to kind of rebuild everything. Kimberly Geigner, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. I know buildings can be replaced, but after you make it through alive and you see the devastation, you're like, it is what it is. We're gonna go for it, man. Let's see. Hat off today, man. It was hot. And I just didn't feel like getting dressed up. I had sweat beads in my face. We'll keep it going. I ain't gonna stop. I'm happy that I'm keeping the animals alive for one, and then, man, let me tell you, it's gonna be a wild ride, man. It is going to be a wild ride. So sometime Saturday night we'll begin to feel the effects of the storm, and how it happens is, You know, you don't get into, I'm going to get a drink of water while I talk. You don't get into those, 160 mile an hour winds too far out, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get tropical storm force winds, and they're called bands. So as the storm gets closer, the bands will come through and they'll become more and more ferocious. Give me 1 second. Ryan Williams, what's up? Thank you so much for your donation, brother. To be honest with you, I got that Jeep outside, and I plan on helping out as many people as possible once we make sure that we have secured ourselves down here. So after the storm's over, we're going to go out. We're going to try and remove debris from roadways. I got my chainsaw ready. This just helps out the whole community. So if we see anyone in trouble, we're going to definitely help out. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure what is going to happen here. So I haven't looked at the track lately, but the latest ones I've seen this morning have them coming right over us. And that's that. Guys, you can always order, I don't know. You can support us by just purchasing a T-shirt. We ship internationally. We are on patreon.com/Kamp Kenan. You can become a supporter there. And there is a little support button down in the comments if you have the latest app for YouTube. There you go, man. So once again, here's what's going on. Thank you, Tortoise fan. Love you too. What's going to happen is after this live, I'm going to go back outside, finish up what I was working on, just getting water for the animals good, and then going to put up some shutters tonight. Tomorrow morning, put up some more shutters. That'll be done. Walk around the yard, get all the animals that are going to be staying in their shelters, in their houses, get them in. Then I'm going to start pulling animals into the garage. Then it's time to put vehicles into the garage. We will lose power sometime Saturday. So I will be doing Facebook Lives. That's something to understand, because I don't know how, I'm not quite sure how long we'll have power. Last year I did not lose power at all, but this one's gnarly, man. So we will survive, promise. I have a concrete block structure. The tort nursery, they all come in. They're coming in. All the babies will come in. I have tons of little, plastic tubs and stuff. So we're going to get them all in. And I'm sorry this is such a boring episode. I'll go outside. The phone seems to have is cooperating. Let's go back outside. I don't know if I'm on the right Wi-Fi, if it'll switch, but I'll just step out here. At least it's something else. But here's Solomon. These guys will wheel right in the house. So all the babies come in the house. These cages I could probably use for some of the iguanas, like the Cuban iguanas. Actually, that makes sense. I'll just put them in there. So those guys will be good. The leopard tortoises have to come in because I'm not so sure that green structure will manage. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, if this thing gets downgraded to a 4 or 3, if it's a 3, I'm going to leave them in those buildings. But it's coming in pretty hardcore. Ian, I've seen that you called, buddy. Thanks for your donation, pal. I can't answer. I've been running around. A lot of people are calling and, trying to find out what's going on. Guys, what's going on is there's a big hurricane coming, and I've got so much to do that I can barely stop. I just wanted to make sure that I said hello to all my friends out there on YouTube, because everyone's been asking about what's going on. So I am doing this now. I'm sure we'll be fine. The big thing is going to be cleanup. Like I said, the house, it's a strong structure. There's going to be all these shutters all over it. That's a lot of work. So, it's going to be nuts. But we're pulling it, man. We're going to pull it. If you live in Florida, you got to expect this thing. And I've been through 4 hurricanes down here in the last 15 years. 2 the year I moved in. So it is what it is, man. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll answer some other questions if you guys got some more questions here. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for jumping on these videos. If I sound tired and cranky, it might be because I'm a little tired and cranky. I'm not that cranky. I'm just kind of thinking about what's gonna happen, and it gets less and less fun the closer it gets. But there is a part of me that kind of gets excited during the storm. I hate it for my animals, but I like to try and test the survival mode. We've got a lot of food here. We've got a lot of water here. David Campsell, Little Dave, has been sold last year. He's with a nice family, and he's doing well. It's supposed to hit. The Hurricane Helena is coming up Saturday evening, late in the evening. I will try and do some Facebook Lives, maybe another YouTube Live just for the hell of it, on Saturday to show you guys the difference of what a couple of days is going to make here. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, guys. It's just going to be a lot of work. So, Amber Popovich, I don't really miss New York. I go see it often because my family still lives there. I love New York, glad I'm from there, but glad I don't live there. I like it hot. I'll take the odd, catastrophic, apocalyptic storm event every once in a while. All right, everybody. I've been on. It's been about 23 minutes. I do have my nephew, Reptile Haven. He's helping me out. Kate's coming over tomorrow. She's going to be weathering the storm with me. She's going to take care of us men here. And thank you so much, guys. Again, thank you for the support. Patreon.com. You know, listen, guys, if you want to become a supporter at the $1 level, we really do appreciate it. It keeps us going. I'm going to need it to rebuild the camp if things get really messed up. So thank you very much. I will see you guys later. Thanks for jumping on with me. Thanks, Christopher Supper. Good seeing you, buddy. All right, everybody. I will talk to you again real soon, okay? We'll see you soon. Thanks so much, everybody. Remember, there are people worse off than me. I can take it. Those people in Texas under a lot of water who didn't have much to begin with. We got to think about them, so donate to the Red Cross if you can. Thanks, guys. I'll take care of these animals. You don't worry about it. All right? Talk to you later.